All right. So this session is being recorded. So just in case any of your loved one miss this session, we can always upload it on our YouTube channel and give you an opportunity to watch that. Today it's an orientation session, a career orientation session for batch 19 SQL Server Database Administration. For other badges, the numbers are different, but this is our leading branch, which is where we always go with. My name is Dr. Dennis Kiawi. I'm the CEO of KiawiTechIT Academy. It's my pleasure to welcome you here today. And this is an orientation. We call it a career orientation because we believe in giving people the right directions. Right? We believe that it's important that people understand why they are choosing a particular career. Okay. So before you sign up for this training, you should be aware of what you're really getting into. Right. And this is why this career orientation is good to give you an opportunity to ask questions wherever you are, and any type of questions that you have related to this training, this is the time for you to ask. All right. So we'll be here for the next 2 hours, and this is when you will get a little bit an idea what KiawiTech is all about. And if you at the end of today's class still have any doubt, you have our forum where you can possibly ask questions. And then we have our student services team there that will be ready to help you answer those questions. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and then we'll start with a brief introduction about KiawiTech, and then you will get a little bit of understanding about the entire team that is really there to help you navigate this journey. And let me do that right now. All right. There you go. And all of you on the screen. Perfect. I hope you guys can see my screen. Right. All right. Perfect. Okay. All right. Welcome once more to KiawiTechIT Academy Career Orientation Session. Why KiawiTechIT Academy? All right. This is not the only institution that you know that exists out there, but you choose to take your career journey with us, and we appreciate that. But this is a little bit of a background of what KiawiTechIT Academy is all about. This institution has been in existence since 2018. We are soon hitting our 10 years mark. What? All right. All right. So we are soon hitting our 10 years mark. We have our headquarters in Houston, Texas. We also have locations in Germany as well as in Cameroon. We have this academy with a mission statement, which is empowering people through IT training, because we strongly believe in empowerment, and we strongly believe that the best way to empower someone is through education. And we do this with the following core values because we believe in excellence in everything we do. We do prove a lot of professionalism in everything that we put on here. We believe that this is the starting point for your professional journey, and you need to start up in that. And you're going to see this in everything we do, from our classes to our forums to everyone here that involves in this academy, that we treat this with the highest level of professionalism. And of course, we are going to do the writing even when no one is looking at us. So integrity is a very core value that we put a lot of attention on. Empowerment because everyone that goes through KiawiTech, we believe that through our education, through our different support systems, that we going to make sure that everyone that goes through KiawiTech IT Academy will be empowered. And over the years, we've empowered hundreds of people that took a similar orientation, just like you are doing today. And today they are doing extremely well. And that is what keeps us going every single day. Of course, our vision, why we actually doing this over these years, what has actually kept up for the last 8.5 years, is because we want to make sure that we make IT career accessible and affordable to all. I always say this, uh, finance has never been a reason why someone has not taken our training. We believe that there's always room for us to work around and make sure that you achieve your goal so long as you work along with us. And that's why we make our trainings very affordable. We actually do that with a lot of payment, flexible payment modalities to ensure that everyone that wants to take our training eventually takes it. Also, we have extremely discounted rates for people living in third world countries where they're able to take our training right down to almost 60 to 65% discount from what their counterparts in other countries are actually paying for the same training. And we know if you've been following up with all our advertising, you know that KiawiTechIT Academy is where your most innovative sales start. Because we believe so much that we are so innovative and we transfer this to you in everything that we do. And we hope that at the end of this 6 months training that you're going to take with us, that your life would have been changed for the better. What do we really offer in this academy? We offer a series of programs, and you are here welcome to choose from any of these programs. Feel free to ask your question towards the end of this if you have specific question to any of these related programs. We offer SQL Server Database Administration Training, Azure, AWS, cybersecurity, Microsoft packages, IBM, and even basic computer training. And of course, not only do we do this, we also offer weekly webinars, interview boot camps, as well as mentorship training and one-on-one support for people that have gone through our training and they need the support. We do have our headquarters in Stafford, Texas, where you can get a one-on-one support when needed. And of course, like I mentioned, through the Kerry Foundation, we've been able to discount the training up to 70% discount for people in the third world country where they're able to take this training. And this has been possible through this partnership with the foundation. For the various classes that we offer, database administration, database, the so-called DBA, it's 300 hours plus intensive hands-on training. This training lasts for 6 to 8 months. We do offer in-class training, in-depth training for 6 months, and we do have a 2 months mentorship, so like interview training that makes the duration up to 8 months. And generally after this, our students are then ready for the job market. We do also have students that have been able to secure jobs even before the end of the 6 months. If you just look at what we announced yesterday, that's also a student that is currently in class right now for a program that is not completed, but that student is already exposed to the job market and was able to secure a job. Now, all the trainings are facilitated by top database administrators in the field. We do offer these trainings in various in group projects, capstone projects, and also we do offer you a direct path to becoming certified. And then right now, we do have a certification that we trained and guide you towards, which is an easy 104 ODP 300. Also with our Azure training, which is one of the cloud technology training, this program is not for people that have no IT background. have to make sure that you understand. These are some of the advanced training that we also have within our academy. It's a 200 plus intensive hands-on training. Duration is 4 to 5 months, and also facilitated by top Azure administrator in the field. We do offer this using the same methodologies: group projects, individual project, capstone project, midterm project, and we all end up guiding you towards becoming a certified Microsoft Azure administrator or Microsoft Azure solution architect. All these certifications are available once you complete the training. Also, with our AWS training, we offer this in partnership with our Trustec. That's our partner institution. It's a 300 plus hours in hands-on intensive training as well. It is offered between 4 to 6 months, depending on your previous experience and background. And it's offered using the same methodology by top AWS certified trainers. And it ends up with the following certification, as you can see. We do with Azure Solution, AWS Solution Architect Associate. We also have AWS Practitioner Certification, which is the most basic one that you start out with. And then you also end up with the most advanced, which is AWS Solution Architect Professional. And people that have gone through this training have had a serious enhancement in their career path, as well as promotions or secure jobs in the AWS field. Now, what are our methodologies for training? It's very simple. We do every month, you do have individual assessment. Everyone that goes through this training will get individual assessment. We do have monthly projects that we have, which ends up with presentations. And then we do also offer you a midterm project midway into the project. We offer you a midterm project, and the entire program ends up with a capstone project. Most of our trainings are guided towards this direction. And once we are done with the capstone project, we move you into an interview training phase of the training, where you are grilled with hands-on interview preparatory material. And then once you have a job, we move you into the on-the-job support from Academy, where you have a lot of people that are there to really support you if you run into any issue. For our weekly webinars that we do offer once in a while, we do help DBAs that are in the field of a free consultancy with top levels professionals that are in the field, especially also with me present. And then we also offer top presentation from guest speakers. It's an opportunity for you to network with people that are in the field. And during this time also, you look at it as a way of preparing you for interviews for those who are still in the job market. And there's brainstorming session for any topic that is very, very popular right now in the IT industry. And all this is free for you, either for you or any of your family member that is interested in developing their skills in the IT industry. And of course, we have a mentorship program, which is there help empower you, help to make sure that you actually get the right job. It's a way for us to give back to the community. All the people that are there are volunteers, and we try to help get a good mentor-mentee relationship to ensure that everybody that goes through our training eventually land a job. Once you're done with your training, you go into a 60 days intensive boot camp. It's a way to follow up, make sure that you are ready. We do it in the form of projects as well. We do interview simulations. We do a deep dive on topics that were not properly understood in class or that needs a proper explanation on certain areas that you are still lacking on. And on the job support is a one-on-one that you provide for you. We make sure that you are never left alone. We make sure that you build the confidence that is required for you to be successful in the job market. And of course, we understand the challenges involved in taking this training, especially for trainees that are from third world country as well, and also from people that are in financial hardship. We do offer this opportunity where you're able to apply for scholarships where we are able to give back either through full scholarship, partial scholarship, or discount on the amount that you pay. And this is a way for us to give a voice to the underprivileged that are in our community. Who do we target for this training? Right? Who are our target audience? And of course, our target audience is you that is here. That's why you are sitting here today to listen to us, right? We want people who really want to change their career. So aspiring database administrators, if you want to become developer, either in the field of data scientist or data analyst, database engineer, or if you are just looking for a career change. And because we are so much focused in the area of data and security, these are the people that we actually target within our institution. And when you are looking into a field, you also look at the average salaries for the jobs. And these numbers are actually given in US dollars for the US market. So if in any country you find yourself in, you may want to compare these numbers based on where you're located. Junior DBAs from this training will start up with 80 to 110. Senior level positions after working maybe 1 or 2 years, you can apply for senior level position, which increases your salary up to 130. And then you also have different career advancement that you can get from this, becoming a data scientist, a manager, or lead database administrators, and all these comes with an increment in your salary. Now, I picked these different sources just to demonstrate what I'm showing you here. You can see this one here is from this is from ZipRecruiter, and it places averagely at about $150,000. Glassdoor gives you an average between 90 to $123,000. Studies done by other gurus in the field put these numbers really above six figures, as you can see on this graph. And also, depending on the career choice or the job role that you eventually take, the salary also varies accordingly. And clearly, all these are easily six-figure income salaries, and we do prepare you to focus on careers that are listed. And in this figure here, I just put this one here to demonstrate how competitive the training that we offer related to 5 years degree program, like software developer, computer system analyst, or programmers. You can see database administrator quite well, and this is a 6 months training compared to a 5 years degree program. Am I saying degrees are not good? No, just that the program that we offer is highly competitive, is very specialized, and it's also compete salary wise. Now, once you are coming into this training, what do we expect from you? Of course, even though it's an online training, we expect that you are going to be in class, right? This training is intensive. You need to create time to be able to take this training. You should expect, we expect at least 95% presence from you being in class. We expect you to do your homework. I know this is adult education. Some of you have not heard the word homework for a very long time, but here you will do homework. We do make sure that you have enough to help you understand the subject matter. And then we do also expect an active participation during all the interactive sessions that you'll be here. We also expect a 100% attention and participation from all of you that are taking this training. All right. These are some of the expectations that we put across for you to be successful in this. And if you are planning to take this training and you really don't have the time to give in your best, I will strongly advise you to take this training when you are ready. All right, because this is an intensive training, and we want to make sure that your money is worth the time that you are going to invest here. All right. So, what's next? All right, I'm going to go ahead and introduce my entire team for you, and then we're going to give you room to ask questions related to this training. And the first on my list, I'm going to introduce our president in Europe and in Africa, Mr. Zebedee, who helps with all inquiries. For some of you that are taking this training from Europe, you might have spoken to him already on the phone, but this is an opportunity for you to get to see him in person and also get to know him much better. Steps, please go ahead.
Yes, Doctor. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity, and I want to welcome everybody present, all our viewers today. We say welcome to this grand orientation batch 19 2025. I'm Zebedee Kiawi, the president for Europe and Africa. If you are in one of these jurisdictions, you reach out to me, you have reached out to the right contact person. If I'm not able to answer your question, I will know somebody can take good care of your worries. So at this particular day, sitting here and listening to our presentation and making up your mind to start a wonderful journey of this IT career, I will tell you, you have made the best decision that you have ever taken in life. So this is an opportunity where you may feel that it is theoretical, but when it starts becoming practical in you, that's when you understand the importance of the decision that you took on this particular day, 27th of September 2025. Mark it down in your calendar. This is a wonderful day that will mark a difference in your life. So at this moment, sitting here, if you doubt any of our information, we have a lot of testimonials in our website where you can look at it and reach out to us to say, please, I want to talk to this particular person, and we are going to link you up to that particular person to really get a deep dive of the information, not from people who are behind this mission-driven project or career, but people who have come here and gone through the career and gone through the process, and they are enjoying the process of what they took as a decision sometime years back. So if you are here today, I'm actually welcoming you and telling you, please, the road to heaven is very narrow, right? So, but it's not difficult. Where do you want to make it? We are here to guide you through. We are here to give you what it takes for this career. I know some of you are sitting here wondering if this is really true, but that is how everybody used to wonder, right? So I used to be the same. Doctor used to be the same. Everybody that's already in this particular path used to ask the same question as you are asking. I know that maybe what they're saying is just saying it, but the day that you are going, if you make up this decision and you start as you are sitting here today, tell yourself, I've committed myself and there's no turning back. So let's see this project, let's revisit this approach, what this decision I've taken in 6 months. In 6 months, we'll be speaking a different language. We'll be speaking different kind of life perspectives that you have taken in your life. So thank you, Doctor, and thank all of you. I will be coming back subsequently to answer most of your questions. If you have them, just write it down. When time for questions will come, you can ask questions. We are going to answer you. And for those of you who are even in America, if you reach out to me, you have reached out to the same person, because I'm still going to be able to direct you or to answer you for all your worries. Thank you, Doctor, and it is a wonderful pleasure seeing all these beautiful faces here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Zeb, for the wonderful work that your team is doing over there and making sure that we guide all our trainees to the right direction and having them the right path to becoming successful IT professionals. Right. Next on my list is our Director for Public Relations, Mr. Milton, who most of you already have spoken to him in one way or the other. Is a face that you guys talk to, the right person to guide you in which career path you follow once you are done with this training. Milton, please, the students have spoken to you behind the scene. Now it's time for you to actually see you and greet you. Please go ahead. Mr. Milton? I see us he's trying to unmute himself. Well, I'll come back to him later. Next, I'm going to go to our Director of Programs, Mr. Cyprian. Some of you already have had already a lot of interactions with him, either through the pre-sequel class or through the forum in one way or the other. But he's right here to welcome all of you, Mr. Cyprian. Please go ahead.
Here, Doc, thank you so very much. And greetings to everyone. I'm really delighted to have all of you here today. It is another great orientation. And of course, I would like as Director of Programs to congratulate you all for making this important decision to take your tech career to a different level. I would like all of you to know that at KiawiTechIT Academy, we do offer, just like the CEO has mentioned already, 5 programs. That is database, Microsoft SQL Server Database Administration, Microsoft Azure Cloud Computing, AWS Cloud Computing, cybersecurity, as well as IBM Guidance Training. So all our programs are designed to actually challenge you, that's to equip you with the latest tools and the best practices to prepare you for the realities in a dynamic, data-driven organization. Along the way, you will learn not only from the curriculum, but from each other. Okay, I'd like you to know that the discussions that you guys are going to be having in class, out of class, the questions that you're going to be raising, and the collaboration that you engage in will be as important as the material that we're going to be delivering to you. I also encourage you all to take full advantage of this experience, guys. Be very curious, be proactive, and don't hesitate to reach out for support, anytime you need assistance. Always remember that we are just a phone call away. You will never walk alone in KiawiTechIT Academy. I want you guys to think of this not just as a training, but as the foundation of a professional network and a community that you will continue to draw on throughout your career. So as we begin, remember this. This is more than an orientation, guys. It is the first step in your growth as stewards of data, as I will call you, for those that are coming in to take all our data oriented or data connected programs, guardians of security, enablers of innovation. I am excited to what each of you will achieve, and I look forward to supporting you all along the way. Welcome to KiawiTechIT Academy, where your dreams become a reality and where your most innovative self actually starts. There is a lot we do at KiawiTechIT Academy, and we do this as a team. No one person is indispensable in KiawiTechIT Academy. Everything that we have been able to achieve and continue achieving in transforming life through IT education is the collective work of a very vibrant and wonderful team. I would not have been able to achieve this if I did not have members of my team who collectively work with me to ensure that we are able to deliver content that align with the job market trend. And these very important persons that we do work together are part of other departments, and also we have a very, very ready to go team of instructors that you will be meeting in class all through your training. For those that have come in here to take the Microsoft SQL Server Database Administration training, this training is actually going to last 8 months maximum. 6 months will be your in-class training, and 60 days, that's 2 months. After the 6 months in class training, will be an interview boot camp, interview and mentorship boot camp. It will last for 60 days. We title it Open My Offer Letter in 60 Days. It's quite interesting that we've had trainees that have opened their offer letter before the 60 days or even before starting the 60 days. And we have also break another record, having trainees who have just gone 50% of the training and have been able to land a job. We keep breaking our records by ourselves. We are sure, hopefully, we might be having trainees that would even get a job before they start the training. That's an aside. But who are these members of our team that we do achieve these milestones together? It is my pleasure to introduce to you at this time one of our very senior instructors who work with myself together in realizing all what we do here at KiawiTechIT. And that person is Professor Dr. Ernest Tingum, who is a senior instructor here at KiawiTechIT Academy. Hello, Dr. Ernest Tingum, please, are you
there? Yes, Mr. Cyprian. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you for this opportunity. And it's always a pleasure seeing new faces, new trainees on this wonderful day as we are doing the orientation and also giving them a career path, which all of us has gone through. So it's always a pleasure for me to sit on this day with a smile. I've been a senior instructor here for the past 4 to 5 years, and it's been amazing that we have trained all these batches, and we are almost to start batch 19. So I always say this: nobody was born a DBA, and we all transitioned into becoming, and we became DBAs. So I wasn't an IT guy from the beginning. In short, I started the course when COVID started, and it took me the 6 months to become what I am today. So I'm economist by training with a PhD, and I became a professor of economics. And at one point, I felt that I have to change to become a DBA because IT is always exciting. I see IT is growing and growing every day. So even notwithstanding that I was a professor of economics at the university, it was still fun for me to become a DBA. And why am I saying this? Everybody from any other field can become a senior DBA. So it has been amazing. And right now, we're all having fun with it. We're enjoying, as the CEO said. I think he mentioned some figures, and those figures are real. So you can also reach out to me. I'm based in Cairo, Egypt, and I'm working with the United Nations right now as the director of wage settings in Africa. So you can reach out to me for more information. You can reach out to the president for more information. I will be happy to orientate you and to guide you throughout these 6 months. So I will be seeing you in class for those who are still coming in. I will be taking you in the training alongside my colleagues, and we will all have an exciting moment. It will be amazing. So let me not say much. Thank you, Director, and over to you.
Thank you so very much, Professor Ernest. And of course, another very vibrant member of our team who together we achieved this milestone is in the person of Mr. Rene Enya. Hello, Mr. Rene, are you there?
Yes, Mr. Cyprian, thank you. Greetings, everyone. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
So thank you so much, Mr. Cyprian. My name is Rene. I'm based in Germany. I work with one of the biggest data center providers in Germany in Frankfurt, and I'm a product of KiawiTech. I sat here a couple of years ago in batch 13 with thousands of doubts in my mind, probably just like you guys right now, having doubts like, is this the right place? Am I doing the right thing? Is it the right decision I'm about to make? I had those doubts. But trust me, uh, any doubt you have right now, you're in the right direction. I'm talking out of experience. Uh, I am, or I will be your trainer or instructor at the level of SQL Server as well as Azure Cloud Technology. And personally, I want to just inform you that I sat here as well with zero background in IT. I had no background in IT. I'm a linguist. I have a master's degree in cultural studies, whatever they call it. But I turned to IT because that is where I used to hear the statement, data is the new oil. I never knew what that means, but now come closer to me, I will tell you what that means. All right, so I got support from the CEO, Dr. Dennis, from the president of Europe and Africa, Mr. Zebedi, from Mr. Cyprian, from Professor Ennis, Mr. Max, and other Ramilo and other trainers here. And when I got my job, I came back to the community, to KiawiTech, to give back in my own little way. Now, I am in KiawiTech as a trainer, so guys, feel free, relax, know that your thoughts, those doubts you have in your mind, they will be settled. Like I said, if you're going back home today, know that I'm a product of KiawiTech, and KiawiTech actually is doing a great thing to many people and actually did change my life. So feel free to relax and know that you're in the right direction. Thank you so much, Mr. Cyprian. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so very much, Renee. We're so delighted and happy to have had you here today, and thank you for everything that you do. Now, you're going to be meeting Renee in your class. There will be a lot to continue discussing. So thank you so much, Renee. Meanwhile, at this time, there are still other members of the team of instructors, some who have not been able to make it here at the moment, some who are yet to join, probably when they join. I will come back to indicate the presence, some who also serve in other capacities, and to avoid being redundant, I am going to, at this time, stop for now. And of course, when the time permits, I will come back to introduce the other members of the instructor team. But then I will leave you with one question. And this question will go to Vivian Egbuna. Vivian Egbuna, please unmute yourself and kindly answer this question for everyone. Assuming you were able to get into a bank, and that bank has data that has no backup. The bank has data that has no backup. You see data that has no backup, and you see a whole huge chunk of money. Which one will you steal? Assuming you are not a thief. Let's be sincere. Are you going to steal the money or the data with no backup?
I'm going to steal the money though. And my reasons is, not having enough knowledge about what data is. So, I'm Africa, I'm from Nigeria, I'm going to steal the money.
Okay. Sounds good. Every person in the right understanding at the level that you are right now is definitely going to go in for the money. But after 3 to 6 months here, you will prefer to steal the data that has no recoverable backup. Remember that money is insured. You steal the money, insurance will take care of that money, and you're only gone with the amount of money that you stole at that time. But if you are able to steal the non-recoverable data, let me tell you, you can continue requesting money from that bank for as long as possible. So data will keep fueling your purse, your pockets, and everything just because they don't have access to that data. But you leave their data, you steal the money, insurance takes care of that. So you will want to understand why data is so important, data is so very vital. Most organizations in the world are now, most operations in most organizations in the world are now data driven. Without data, your bank may not operate. Without data, imagine transferring all the transactions that we do in the world. Imagine how that can work without data. Even planes will be grounded in the absence of data. No plane can fly, no matter even if the plane works very well. It will not be able to. Most planes will be grounded just because data is absent. So please, Dr. Lord, we can discuss about data. We'll meet in class. We're going to see how exciting this journey looks. For now, I'll continue and leave you in the company of our CEO, Dr. Dennis. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Cyprian, for that introduction and helping our audience to get to know who we are, who are the people behind the success that they see every single day being posted. At this point, I am going to move ahead and give room for our Director of Communication to tell us a little bit. I mean, you guys have seen in all the talk shows and all the programs that have been offered either through YouTube or Facebook. Those are the faces behind. She's going to be talking about her team and the people that are there to make sure that things work the way you guys have been seeing. Yes, Vandeline is there. Please go ahead.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. It's more than a pleasure to have or to see all these new faces here today. And to me, this is a huge promise that we are going to be able to change more lives in the months ahead. So, I mean, some of you I have met. Some of you I haven't, but rest assured we're going to be in contact because I'm the Director of Communication for KiawiTechIT Academy. And in case you don't know me or haven't encountered me yet, my name is Vandeline Kiawi. And it is my pleasure, as always, to be here to communicate to you and to let you know the possibilities that you have within KiawiTechIT Academy, within the IT industry, and just how to make yourself more useful right where you are right now. So, doctors already mentioned that we've been meeting in the live shows, but that's not all that we do in the communication team. We communicate with you on the WhatsApp forum. So in case, I mean, you might not have seen me, but you must have read from me. If you're in any of our forums, you see that we communicate with you daily. We keep you updated on the activities of the academy. We also let you know what is coming up, what opportunities are there, who has made it where, who is making waves in the industry, who is making KiawiTechIT proud. And of course, we are hoping that more than ever before, you're going to be the next person that we announce for. Yeah, anything new, anything upcoming, anything shaking the IT industry within KiawiTech, we would be more than excited to inform everyone about what you're doing. But right now I work as a senior cloud engineer in one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies here in Germany. It wasn't always that way. I come from a journalism background, reason why I'm able to keep my job as director of communication, right? So yes, I'm a trained journalist with master's degrees in environmental communication and journalism within media and globalization. So how do I find myself in IT being senior cloud engineer? Well, that is why we are here today, and how the reason why we are telling you that regardless of what you're doing right now, what you've done in the past, what you're capable of doing, we are here to let you know that there is a future for you in IT. So you see now, my portfolio spans within two industries. Like, I can communicate as much as I can, and I can preserve your data, make it highly available, ensure that you have it backed up. I can do everything you want done with your data, both on-premise and on the cloud. So you see, this just lets you know that you are in the right place. Regardless of what you're doing right now, what you've been doing, what your background is, you are in the right place. And we are here to make you understand that in the next 6 months or less, or slightly more, you could be seated right here being me, inspiring someone back there on the possibilities that KiawiTech IT Academy offers for them to make themselves more useful to them, for them to tap into this oil that, Mr. Rini talked about, IT being the new oil. Yeah, you know that. So, yeah, of course, in the KiawiTech IT communication department, I already told you everything that we do. So we run your KiawiTech social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, anything that you see about us at all, the website, everything goes through us. And of course, I can never do this all by myself. There's a whole team that makes this possible. And right now would be the time for you to get to know them so that in case you run into any difficulty at all, we are your link to anybody you want to meet at KiawiTech IT Academy. You want to talk to the CEO? If you reach out to me, of course, I get him for you. If you want to talk to whoever, the Kiawi Foundation, we are your link. So it's important for you to know these people so that you know who to reach out to in case of any issues within KiawiTech IT Academy. So, I can see her smiling already. I'd like to call on my closest collaborator. She is Mrs. Beverly Define. So you must have seen her on the live shows as well, and you must have read from her as well. So Beverly, if you're there, yeah, I can see you. Over to you.
Thank you very much. I like the name Mrs.
That was a new transition. So I was looking for the main name, Let's keep this Define away.
That's interesting. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to be here. And you've said literally everything. I don't know what else to say that you haven't said, but I'm Beverly Defoyne. As you've rightly said, I'm content and community manager here at KiawiTech IT Academy. And I get to do the fun job of telling our story, managing our social media pages and making sure that your voices and your achievements get to shine beyond the classroom and people out there get to see the amazing transformation that's happening in your journey as you join the academy. And let me just be clear now, like this journey that you're embarking on is not just about learning IT technical skills. It's also about building a strong community that supports and celebrates each other. And that's why we encourage you to stay connected, stay active, and don't just learn with us, grow with us. I see that there's already the social media platforms shared in the chat. So be sure to follow our pages, and we're so more than happy to share your wins. And of course, let's make this batch 19 the most inspiring yet. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Beverly. It's always a pleasure. And of course, you get the privilege of hearing the sweet voice all the time at KiawiTech IT Academy. And just so she's being very modest. There's a lot about her. She's an Obama young leader. She's a Mandela Washington fellow. She's every other thing. I mean, she sits in the room with Obama. So just so you know. Thank you so much, Beverly. Thank you so much. Thanks for everything that you do within KiawiTech IT Academy. Highly appreciated.
Thank you.
So the next member of our team I would like to be calling up is Mr. Elvis Beba. So he is in the student services team. And that's a subset of our team. We are two parallel teams in one. So Mr. Elvis, if you're there, I would be happy to have you greet this wonderful assembly this evening.
Hello, everyone. So much for being part of us today, and the only two way we like to say thank you for choosing KiawiTech and welcome to KiawiTech. So, like our director already explained, and the CEO and our president and all our great instructors have already told you, we do a lot here. And for us at the Student Service Department, all we do is to make sure that we open the right door for you as you come in. We are always there to make sure that your registration process is going as it's supposed to be, that you have the right material. A lot of us have met before. We had our pre-orientations prior to today. We've had a lot of exchange. We've had your questions answered. We've had questions from you that have also made us to learn and also to upgrade the way we welcome our students and the way we integrate them into our institution. So I want to say thank you for choosing KiawiTech, and you rest assured that you're in the right place and will always be there at the corridors of KiawiTech, be it physically or virtually, to take you to the right office, to the right place, give you the right information, and make sure that as you come in, when you be leaving, you leave with the right information that will lead you to that six-figure job that we always expect to celebrate, and to make sure that you're part of us as we are already celebrating. A lot of our instructors and our directors have already explained that almost all of us were sitting somewhere some years back and then listening to people encourage us, direct us, and we've come back to be part of that volunteering team. And so far, it's been great, and we can be rest assured that you are in the right place. And like our program director said, this is where your most innovative self starts, and that's actually what happened to me and to some of many of us. And that's what we do our best from the beginning as coming to KiawiTech, that your most innovative self starts from the time we start having our communications on phone, our chats, and our pre-orientation classes. That is all that you need for you to succeed in KiawiTech. And I want to say thank you so much, my director, for this opportunity, and thank you for the special collaborations that we have that's making KiawiTech the best. So you're most welcome.
Thank you so much, Mr. Beba. We really appreciate you being here and everything that you do for KiawiTechIT Academy. Thank you so much. So, yeah, we have one last team member. I saved the best for last. She is our student service representative, Mrs. Rita Chopkang. I'm sure a lot of you have been in contact with her, and you might have heard her in more than one language. So Rita is our I don't know, I want to call her our French should I call you French representative? French? I don't know. She's our student service representative, and she's the one who is most likely to speak more than one language with you. So over to you, Rita.
Hello to everyone. Good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. I know that almost everybody has seen my face, yet has heard my voice, has spoken to me on phone, has texted and chit-chatted with me, definitely, because I love to call myself the door of KiawiTech. Either you're going in, you're coming out, you always pass through me. So thank you very much, Ms. Director. Thank you for introducing us, our full team. We are a team dedicated to make your dream come true. And we cannot emphasize enough on the fact that all we need from you is to come in with that hunger, come in with the curiosity, come in with that energy. We are going to transform that into a money-making machine, definitely. And when the doctor was presenting, he showed you how far you can go with the pay. You know, at times people would say you should follow your passion. And I read somewhere that some people follow their passion to poverty, you know. So don't be part of those people. Don't be part of those people following your passion to poverty. You're welcome to KiawiTech, and we promise you that we are going to give you everything necessary, everything you need to be able to make it and land a job offer. Because what we do at KiawiTech, we do not just stop at training you. We do prepare you for interview taking. And as well, we know that almost everybody that take our courses at KiawiTechIT Academy are people who work, are family people, and you don't always have time on your side. And we always tell ourselves that looking for a job is a job on its own, you see. So you take all of the time and everything. So everything has been designed for your comfort, for your success. So you are very much welcome. You are at the right place. And definitely by the end of batch 19, we know we are going to be holding a whole lot of webinars to share in your testimonies, share in your journey, share in your success, share in your joy. So thank you very much. And let me not take much of our time, and we can call it, that's it for me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rita. Thanks, Beverly. Thanks, all of you, for everything that you do for KiawiTechIT Academy. So, guys, you already know the four people. I mean, it's not only four. That's the communication and student services team. But of course, you've heard from a lot of other people who would be your contact points into KiawiTechIT Academy. So, should you have any questions at any point in time, do not hesitate to reach out to any one of these people. Of course, you see our messages in the chat all the time on WhatsApp forums, on Facebook, all over. So don't hesitate to reach out to one of us, and do not be shy. If you have any doubts at all, reach out to us and get the right information. So, but before I let you go, we're going to do a little exercise, right? So this is going to be, I would call it your first step into KiawiTechIT Academy. So as I see, a lot of you are just beginning or about to start this journey with us, so you don't know where to go to find information about us. So I'm just going to take like 1 minute of your time so that we go through this exercise and have each of you planted into our social media networks and online fora before you leave this place today, so that you never miss anything that concerns KiawiTechIT Academy ever again. So we have, there's a message in the chat right now. It says, keep in touch with KiawiTechIT Academy. So I know everyone has a smartphone. This I know for a fact. So guys, kindly pick up your smartphones and let's go through this exercise together. It's just going to take 1 second per medium. So if you have your smartphone with you guys, click on the Facebook link. Your assignment would be to follow us on Facebook. That's all. And once you're done with Facebook, you go to YouTube, you follow us. On Google, you drop a line. That's our website. So it's going to remind you anytime there's something new, so that you can come back and read or get to know more details about everything that we're saying here. I can see Vivian already doing that. Thank you so much. We have our Instagram page there as well. You can just give us a follow. So I'm going to set my timer to 1 minute, and I'll let you guys follow Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So Google is a little bit more tricky, but let's go with this 3. So I'll set my timer to 1 minute. Once you've done that, just give me a thumbs up and I'll see when we can proceed. So 1 minute starts now. Counting down. Counting down. Let's see if we got any thumbs ups. Any thumbs ups yet? Great job. Thank you so much, Faifwa. I can see Latasha as well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Vandy,
you.
excuse me, I'm having a hard time,
Oh,
trying to find these. So I'm on Facebook now, and I'm
yes.
supposed to just type it as it is.
Oh, no.
And
Just click on the links. I sent some links to the chat. They take you directly there, so you don't have to figure anything out.
Okay, so I'm on WhatsApp though, but I can't see no link. I'm not sure if I'm on the right place.
You have to be on Zoom. Okay, I can share this as well in your WhatsApp forums. Maybe it'll make that easier for everyone. So let me just share this again on our WhatsApp groups. Let me see. Just give me 1 minute and I do that. Okay, so let's go. October 2025, pasted there. So you get the links more easily.
Okay.
Great. Go from there. Thank you so much. I can't see any more thumbs ups in the chat. What's going on, guys?
Yeah, makes it easier now. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. More thumbs ups? Any more?
More that it. Okay, and YouTube. Okay.
Any more? Yes, Charity. Thank you so much. Any more thumbs ups? Nice. Pitu, is that you? Nice one. Thank you. Isaac, thank you for the thumbs up. Oh, wow. Nice. Thank you. If I get 2 more thumbs up, okay. Faith, one last one, and then we go. Any more thumbs ups? Any more? Okay, our 1 minute is over, and thank you so much. Continue with this exercise, guys. That's the best way to keep in touch with the community and never, ever again miss any update about KiawiTechIT Academy. Thank you so much. I can see a lot more thumbs ups coming in. Well appreciated. Stay in touch with us, and thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Doctor.
Thank you so much, Vandolin, and your entire team for the beautiful work. And thanks so much, guys, for subscribing to our channel and keep in touch with us with our future programs. All right, I'm going to go ahead right now and introduce our Director of Public Relations, Mr. Milton, and who will introduce you and tell you a little bit about himself and about the Academy. Mr. Milton, you here?
Thank you so much, Doug. Good
All right.
afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Kawi Tech Academy. Um, a lot of times when doctor introduces me, I usually feel a little bit weird because the introduction is too much for me sometimes. But for those that know me and they have been in part of Caritech, I just like the name Graham Milo, right? So if you've ever heard of Graham Milo, this is the famous Graham Milo that you're gonna say. But the first thing I'm gonna tell you, as far as Caritech is concerned, is that you will meet me in class. I promise you. We'll meet in class. Um, we are very serious people, and one of the things, if you have listened across all the speakers, is that we try our best to make sure that we are there for our trainees, right? Be it in class, sometimes out of class, and sure that we continuously provide information in the best way that can lead you to success. We want to be able to celebrate you after 6 months. We want to be able to say, hey, it's time for us to, say cheers to all the hard work that you put on in KiawiTech. So, like Dr. Dennis already said, my name is Milton. I'm one of the instructors. I also work as the Director of Public Relations. But most importantly, outside of these titles, is what does that really mean? Right? What does that really mean to me? Why is someone called the Director of Public Relations? So once it comes to the face value of KiawiTech, right? You can be very sure that you're gonna meet with me, and we will, we will talk about it. Anything that goes out to well outside there, right? About KiawiTech, it has to come through me. I have to visa it. I have to make sure that it is in order, right? And secondly, partnership. If you ever hear KiawiTech has a partner organization, a partner school, or anything of that sort, yes, that would be me. If you are here as trainee, most importantly, that might actually concern you. You want to take a certification. That would be me. It is my office that goes out there, make research, think about all the industry certifications. Remember, there are tons of them out there, but which are the recommended ones that you can take and be sure that you'll be marketable. If you don't even have an idea, don't worry, you can talk to me, right? And then my office will be able to provide you the different kinds of certifications and how they relate to your training here at KiawiTech, so that you can be able to go out there and then maybe hit the job market, and even not just hit the job market, but again stand out, right? And lastly, hang out. If you've ever heard about hangout in KiawiTech, hang out with Graham Milo. In KiawiTech, we believe that learning doesn't have to be boring. We want you to come learn probably with a glass of wine, even as we learn over a distance, right? Let's discuss SQL. Let's write code. Let's talk about store procedure, indexes, installation, performance tuning, but over maybe a glass of wine. We do hang out and we talk very important things while we hang out on Zoom. And this all usually happens on Sundays, and most probably when you get to module 6. I promise you, this is going to be the most beautiful journey you've ever been. This is going to be an interesting trip. You're going to take a ride with career members, career initiators, career instructors, career members who want to be able to be supportive, who want to be there for you in times when you think that you are really weak, you don't really know anything. It is here in KiawiTech that we cement all of that. I can promise you, no school can beat our records. I can go on and on and on and on and on with the different things that we do, even extra stuff that we do teach you. That's one thing that probably I must mention that maybe many other schools don't do. Maybe a ticketing system, maybe something to do with some cloud technologies, maybe something that SSIS, all those beautiful things. Only here in KiawiTech you can find us. And I pray, and I will tell you, and one of the things that I used to say in the past in my class, and I'm going to tell you after 60 days, will be that what? That babysitting is over. I promise you. Please write it down because I'll remind you, babysitting is over. It is time for you to pick up and then you move forward. We're not going to babysit you. That is one thing you can count on us. You're going to pick up your books. You're going to pick up the links. We're going to share material to you, questions, maybe, and then your team members. You will work with different teams. We will build you into a way that you will love it. So thank you so much, Doc. I am somebody, I love answering questions. If you have questions about KiawiTech, ranging from whatever, I love to answer them. Right? I love to answer them so that we can continuously provide you with the necessary tools that you need to be able to succeed. Thank you for the opportunity, Doc, and I look forward to any question.
Thank you so much, Milton. Appreciate that. Obviously, you'll be coming back for questions and answers. So we'll give that room for students to ask their questions. Please just keep your questions. We're going to give you room to ask enough questions, and then we're going to answer them. You've heard all of them talking about that, right? Training and then mentorship. Training and mentorship. It's time for us to hear a little bit about the mentorship that comes after the 6 months of training. And there's no other person than our interview coordinator, who's represented today by Zelda. Zeps will be speaking. This is co-chaired by Zeps as well. So they're going to tell you a little bit about what happens when you go through this 6 months training and go into the mentorship phase. Yes, Zeps, are you there? Please, the floor is yours.
Yes, thank you once more again, Doctor. Actually, Zelda coordinates the interview bootcamp, but in collaboration with me. And but unfortunately, she is not available today. But you people are going to, you, a lot of you who will be taking this training will know her when times come, and we do that together. So what does he do? Because there's training, and there's a job, and there is job keeping. Those are three things they have to understand. So what do we mean? It is not enough to take the training. It is not enough to take the training and get a job, but it is enough to take the training, get a job, and keep the job. So what we try to do at the mentorship phase is that we try all our best to mentor you, to tell you all the secrets that it takes for you to get the job, and tell you all and mentor you how you can keep this job when you get this job. Because there is what happens. This is what happens. There's the fear of the unknown, because people are coming into a new field which they have never been to the field. And there's a lot of fear. I can tell you 99% of people who get the job, first-time job, they do get a lot of fear and anxiety. And that's what has happened. And majority of the people here that take this training has never really gone into corporate world. And they don't really know how corporate world do function. And it gives them a lot of fear and anxiety. And this is one of the things that we do our best to take away this fear, take away this anxiety from you. And this is a 2-month mentorship program where we do our CV review, and we do boot camps on interview preparations, and especially for those of you who get like an interview coming up, we prepare you towards this interview that is coming up. And how do we do it? You send us the job description, the company and the job description, for us to help shape you towards this interview that's coming up. And this guides you to be able to go into the interview and hit it, because getting a job is a whole battle, right? So that's what we'll be doing in this interview phase. So, and when you get the job as well, if there's anything that you do face, you come back to us. We do also have what we call the KiawiTech ChatGPT. What does it mean? When you have any problem, you drop it in this community. You only join this community upon completion of the training. And when you drop this problem that you're getting at work in this community, There is no problem that you get that is a new problem that nobody has ever experienced, because it's a community full of newbies, the middle DBAs, and the senior DBAs, right? And it's a community full of experienced experts where everybody, if A doesn't have time, B will have time, or C or D. There are always people that will have time to help you. When you drop your problem there, you always get, please, maybe try this, or maybe I can write you private. I've sent you a private message. Let's connect. Let me see if I will help you. Because these are things that you get problems that we have been facing every day. That is what we do in our interview bootcamp. And it is a very, very important bootcamp that we do. If you want to try, for those of you who are here, who are about to finish this job, if you want to know how important this interview bootcamp is, when you finish as KiawiTech, there are companies outside, there are institutes outside that do offer bootcamps only for interview. Go there and ask them how that you want to take this interview bootcamp, and you will hear what they will tell you. The amount will not even be up. Well, what you have paid for the training will be chicken change. That's when you understand the importance of this interview bootcamp. So take it. That will be a very vital phase of this program for you. So thank you very much, Doctor. I know some of you will be having this, will be coming up with questions in that, but we are open to answer all your questions. Zelda will also be joining maybe sometime, and you are going to know her and in collaboration with me. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you so much, Zebs. Like you mentioned, guys, we do not give up on you. We do our best to make sure that you end up with an offer. And think about it, compare this with a traditional university program, where once you get your degree, you're on your own and you have to go and figure out how to get a job. Here, once you complete your training, we do not give up on you. We make sure that we enroll you into another training that helps you secure jobs, which is this interview training. It's a mentorship class, and it's a way to help you secure a job. Moving on, another offer that we also, services that we do here at KiawiTech is also, because we've realized that over the years, people do go through this training, they finish the training, and it becomes very, very difficult for them to get a job, not because they're not smart enough, because, life happens. We're training adults, people have different priorities, people work, people don't have time to sit down and really take the steps required for them to have a job. And that's where Optech Consulting comes in to bridge that gap for you. And there's no other person that can better explain that to you than Patrick, who is the operations manager for Optech Consulting firm. He'll be the one to tell you a little bit about the services that we offer in collaborations with Optech. Yes, Patrick, go ahead.
Thank you so much, Doctor, and greetings to everyone. And thank you so much again for joining KiawiTechIT Academy. And like Doctor said, my name is Patrice Afuma, and I'm the operations manager here at the Optech Consulting firm. So Optech Consulting, like he mentioned, right, it's to help you secure a job. Simple, help you secure a job after the training. So as Rita was talking, she mentioned a statement that getting a job is actually a job on its own. So why did she say that? The process of applying for a job, continuously following up with recruiters, taking interviews and preparing yourself for interviews, it's a whole process that can take you an entire, all your time if you don't know how to go about it. So Optech Consulting was created to solve that problem. So you outsource that, we sit down, we ensure that we follow up, help you even build your CVs, guide you on how to go about with interviews, and when you have that job, we all celebrate together. So Optech Consulting is a unit of KiawiTechIT Academy. KiawiTechIT Academy had been operating for a very long time, and after training, batch after batch, we keep noticing that there are so many of our students who go out and they're like, it's difficult to get that job. So we develop models and strategies, put them in place to see that we can help you secure a job within the shortest possible period of time. There are some people that actually secure the jobs still while going through the training. Let's say within the first 5 months or 6 months into the training, they are already competent enough to take interviews. We take your profile, we start working with you, and we help you secure that job within the shortest possible period of time. So as you start with your training at Optech Consulting, I do understand that there are people here in this platform too who have already completed the training. As you are engaging into the training, I would like you to pay close attention to what your lecturers are saying or your teachers are saying. Well, Grandmilos, you always has this hangouts. Always make sure you participate in these hangouts. Every assignment that is given, take it seriously. Why? Each project that is assigned within this course or within KiawiTech Academy is the same project you are going to see within the working environment. And the questions that teachers are going to be asking you, helping you answer them through the projects and workshops are the same questions that you are going to face with every single interview out there. And if you are maybe just slacking around, you just connect when people are busy trying to understand what the lecturer is saying, you are sleeping in the background. When you get to that interview, you will start feeling the effect. We've actually seen so many scenarios where we actually had to go back and tell recommend that you retake that some people retake the course. Maybe it's because they were not serious within the process. And we don't want you to be that person who will come back and have to retake a course for 6 or 8 months, which you could have digested within the first 8 months. So be concentrated, focus on what you are doing. And once you complete the course, Optech Consulting is here to help you secure that job within the shortest time possible. And like Doctor also mentioned, we don't let go on you. We don't give up on you so long as you don't give up on yourself. So as you enter into KiawiTechIT Academy, know that you are going all the way to the end. The Francophone man usually says, jusqu'à la gare. I don't know if some people might not get that, but we are going all the way to the end. There's no stopping on the way. Welcome again to Optech Consulting, or more like to KiawiTechIT Academy, and we are waiting for you. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you so much, Patrice. Great testimony out there on the work that you and your entire team are doing behind the scene to make sure that we shine as an entire community. They put in countless amount of hours. They put in so much time to make sure that every single DBA is celebrated. And like I always say, it takes an entire village to produce one DBA. Most of you that have been following up with our status, you will think that it's so easy to just skate that out there. But you can see that it takes a whole lot of individuals that have been talking to you since the beginning of this training. And you see that there's so much, it's not a one-man show. Everyone is busy doing something just to make sure that you are guided and taken to the right direction. So with that said, let's hear a little bit about KiawiTech from some of our alumni that are here today. They will tell you a little bit about their own experience about KiawiTech and how their journey was, giving room for them to at least encourage you as you are stepping into this journey and hear how their own experience was. I'm going to start with Eric. Eric, if you are there, please, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Doc.
There you go.
Can you people hear me?
Yes, can hear you loud and clear.
Perfect. So thank you for coming. Thank you, Doc, for giving me the opportunity. I'm Fwipi Eric. I'm I'm from batch 14 of KiawiTech, and all I can say is to encourage the new trainees that are coming in. I jumped into KiawiTech after having been forced for 2 to 3 years by my best friend. He encouraged me. I did not believe in what he was telling me. I was in the finance, I was doing finance consultancy with little or no idea about what IT was all about. But when he encouraged me, I took the step, which is always what most of us are afraid to take the first step. I discovered in the course of during the course that it was not the mystery that we always feel. Okay, you hear outside and a cloud engineer, an IT engineer, and you think you need mathematics, physics, chemistry, or whatsoever. No, the course doesn't have mathematics. All you need, or all the trainees will need, will be practice what they are being taught, join the groups, and follow up the projects that are being assigned to them. And behold, at the end of the course, you always just imagine yourself, what was I afraid of? So this first step is what all of us are lacking. We like to stay in our comfort zone, and I will encourage all those who are here that this first step you are taking, even just partaking in this session today, is a big step. And don't turn back, and don't listen to those who will discourage you behind, because those who are discouraging you simply want you to remain on your comfort zone. You will not regret it. I did not regret it. I enjoyed it up till today. I feel more comfortable, and I know I'm in the right world. So please, all I will say is you have taken the right step. Stand with it. I know most of you are adults, you have children and the rest. Sacrifice the time. It's not too long. 6 months, 2 months of the boot camp, and you find yourself in the other side. And this story I'm telling today, laughing, you will also tell another person, encourage another person. It's just some few words of encouragement. The step you are taking is in the right direction, and we shall meet in the other side also during the boot camps. And behold, we are there to guide you. KiawiTech has what it takes to guide you for your new life, for a new family where you have more time for your family, work well, and also earn more money. So please give all your efforts. That's all I will say. And you have the benefits at the end of the course. Thank you, Doc. I would not like to talk so much.
Thank you so much, Eric. And as you heard, Eric is also one of our mentors. When you go through this training and you get to the open offer letter phase, you will be meeting him again. He's our product, and I'm so proud of the work that he's doing out there. Thank you so much, Eric, for the encouraging word. I'll give room for Harriet as well, one of our mentors as well, who will be giving you a few words of encouragement and how you should navigate this journey without fear. Harriet, please.
Thank you very much, Doc, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're connecting from. As Doc said, I'm called Harriet, one of the products from KiawiTech. I want to tell you guys that you are connected in the right place. You will not regret it. That same motivation, that same thing that motivated you to come here today, keep it forward. Because with that motivation, that is the beginning of your success. KiawiTech has everything it takes for you to become a DBA, to get a job and to keep that job. When it comes to the instructors, they are so wonderful. All what they have said here, that is the same thing, the exact thing you're going to experience when you come to class. The patience they have, the wisdom they have, I mean, it's amazing. So I want to tell you guys that even though KiawiTech is giving you all the materials that it takes to become a DBA, you also need to put in the work. Because you can have all the materials, but if you take the materials and you sleep on them, then you will not achieve your goals. Look at us today. We are enjoying the fruit of our labor, thanks to KiawiTech. Today I'm sitting, doing my laundry. At the same time, I'm working with no stress, thanks to KiawiTech. And I will say that when it comes to the group work, KiawiTech is going to actually create some what you call groups. And those groups, consider them as corporate world. Because in the IT field, believe me, you cannot work as an individual. You always work as a team, which is very important. You will meet people from different cultural background. You will meet people from different races. You need to learn how to tolerate each other. You need to learn how to manage other skills that will help you in the future. And I will say that when you come to KiawiTech, listen to whatever thing the instructors are saying. We know that some people will be coming there with some of their IT skills. Please keep them and take to what the instructors are saying. When you do that, that is the beginning of your success. I came to KiawiTech with zero knowledge of IT, but today I'm proud of myself. Talk to yourself. Tell yourself that from October, I give myself 6 months and I'll become a DBA. And it would happen because that's exactly what I did. And after 6 months, I was a DBA. When they give those end of models assessments, please don't joke with them. Take them seriously. When they give those group projects, participate, because that is how you're going to be working. That is already the beginning of corporate world building. And those are the things that will be used to admit you when it comes to the interview boot camp. And with the interview boot camp, you will have skills that when you get to an interview and they will tell you that you don't have 10 years of minimum 5 years of experience, they will say it's a lie. We have passed through it, and just come there and you experience it. When it comes to the options, we have 2 options. We have the US time, and we have the African and European time. But please check and think wisely. The fact that you're in Europe, it is not a must for you to enroll in that particular slot. Check your schedules, check your own activities, and talk to yourself. How busy I am. If you get up in the morning, you're working full time, you have kids, you have your family to take care of, and you're coming back from work, you're tired. Believe me, when you sit in that class, you will not understand anything. And with IT, you need concentration and understanding. So please, it's a 6 months or 8 months journey of sacrifice. Sacrifice anything that you can to get what you want. Thank you, Doctor. I can talk from now to tomorrow. Thank you so much for always giving us this opportunity to come here and motivate others. And please, guys, this is a chance. This is your chance. Tomorrow don't say, oh, had I known. Because some of us, today we are like, had I known, I would have enrolled a couple of years back. But then it's never too late. So thank you so much, Doctor, for that wonderful opportunity. And I wish you guys a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Harriet. All these stories you are hearing, guys, they sat exactly like you're sitting right now and listened to an orientation and took action. And today, their stories are different. We hope that at the end of today's class, you are going to do the right thing. You're going to take action, and you're going to thank yourself for taking the decision to take a class like this and empower yourself. Now, we've been talking about this. Let me hear from the last person, and I will give you guys room to ask your questions, and then we'll wrap up for today. But this student trainee is still in class, right? I'd like to hear you guys to hear from someone that is still in the training, has gotten a job. Let's hear how her experience has been so far throughout the training. And I'll give room for Hannah. Are you here, please? Can you tell us a little bit about your own experience, how it has been so far? Even though you've not yet completed the training, you are almost getting to the interview phase. How has it been with you? All right, go ahead. You are muted. I can't hear you though. No? Can you guys hear her? Just
No.
try it on
No.
a mic to see if you can select a different microphone. And no, still not. Keep selected under the option microphone. If you click on the drop down menu, you have all the mics. Select a microphone. Just test all those options and see if it picks the right mic. Still not. The don't. You try all? Okay. Sorry, guys. We can't hear her, but that is Hannah. She's still in the training. I was hoping that I could hear her own experience while being a student at KiawiTech, but microphones didn't allow her to say, well, sorry, Hannah. Anyway, next time we'll bring you back in and you'll be able to say something. All right, guys. Thank you so much. You've been sitting patiently listening. This guy, can you meet the person that's echoing? You've been sitting patiently listening to us, wondering when will be the time for you to ask your questions. I think we have come to the end of our presentation. We will now give you room to ask a question. But before you do so, I just wanted to draw your attention to this last here. Hold on here. Make it here. All right. Now, this is what's next, right? What's next for you right now? You've been listening to all speak. The next thing will be we'll give you room to ask your questions. We have our director of public relations here who will be coordinating the question and answer session for you. But most of you have seen this flyer, sorry. You've seen this flyer. This flyer here highlights the trainings that we have and a possible schedule, especially for the SQL Server database administration training. This schedule here has two options, right? Option one and option two. We try to adopt these to make sure that we accommodate everybody based on your work schedule. You choose any of this schedule and then you join their class, right? Our first official class for SQL Server will be next week, Saturday, same time at 1 p.m. And then after that, you are now going to move on to your various classes based on the option that you choose. Okay. And for the other trainings, you must have been in their class forum. We were going to announce.
Yeah, Chateau Revenue, please have to mute.
So don't unmute, please. Don't unmute Chateau
You have to
Revenue.
mute, please.
Yes. Okay. Based on these various trainings, once you are in their class forum, you will know when their classes start. Actually, here for cybersecurity, if you're here for cybersecurity, their first official class was last week. Class today and then tomorrow. So if you are here for cybersecurity and you are not yet in any of their class forum, let us know and the student services will guide you to the right class. Okay, so that is what these schedules are all about. Now the next thing is tuition, right? Tuition, that's how much this course will cost you. For the SQL Server training, if you are in Europe, Canada, and US, this is how much you are expected to pay is $3,500. You can finance this by paying $1,000 down, and then every month is $500. If you're in Africa, in the Middle East, this is how much you will pay for this training. And for the Azure, this is the same. We do have discounts as well. If you choose to make a one-time payment, you can get a 10% discount for the SQL Server. This also applies for every other training that we have, but the discount is the amount that you save is different based on the amount that we pay for the training. Now, AWS as well is $3,000, and those in Africa pay similar amount. Cybersecurity, that is how much it's going to cost you to take any of this training. At this point, I've told you already about this, the start date for this. We're going to talk about this in your various class forums. So please make sure that you are in those class forums for follow-up. Right now, enrollment procedures has been posted over and over and over in some of the forums that you are there. If you are here and you don't belong to any KiawiTech forum, please, do you mind just putting your WhatsApp number on the chat so we can pick it up and make sure that you are there? Because this is where we put all these enrollment procedures. There's a step-by-step process on how to enroll, what are the steps to follow to make sure you're ready for class. Okay, we can't talk to you on one-on-one basis, so make sure that you are there. If your name it's not, if you're not in any of these, please just drop your WhatsApp number on the chat. We're going to pick it up and answer all the questions for you and make sure that you are in the right group. At this point, I think we have come to the end. We'll open room for questions and we'll wrap up for today. Thank you guys for coming. I hope that we were able to give you the base, what we offer here at KiawiTech IT Academy. If you do have any questions after today's orientation, the forum is also there for you to ask those questions. We are still in those forums and we will provide you answers. If not, I hope to see you in class next week, Saturday. And now it's time for us to answer any questions that you have. Ramilo, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Doctor. I'm right here, guys. Any question I see on the chat, someone says, please, I want to study cybersecurity from Cameroon. Haven't joined the class yet. Yes, Rita, is Rita on the call? Rita, please, can you drop a contact so that that particular person, I don't see the name, it's written as Zoom user. You can contact Rita and Rita can enroll you into the ongoing cybersecurity. I guess they're still doing introduction at this point. Okay, Rita, please, or Elvis, if and one of you should. There's someone there. Okay, Chimabo Brian, that's his name. Chimabo, thank you so much. Welcome to KiawiTech. Let Rita or Elvis, Beba Elvis, please. There you go. Yes, there is a number right there. Please WhatsApp that number, Brian, and they will give you assistance. They will assist you to register into our cybersecurity. Yeah. Okay. Very good. All right. Any other question? Thank you, Doc, for helping. Please, questions is good. Don't think that any question is stupid or useless. Every question is a good question and needs an answer.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Can I talk? It's Vivian. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, Vivian, go ahead.
Yes. So my question was, so what classes or certifications are best for starting a career in cybersecurity?
Okay, that's a good question. When it comes to certifications, especially with cybersecurity, we always want to sit down and have a conversation with the trainee, right? So that we can understand their needs before we do that. However, our curriculum covers a wide range of certifications, and in cybersecurity, your instructor will tell you some of which will be something like Security Plus. CompTIA Security Plus is a very good entry certification in cybersecurity, and is highly needed in especially if you're going to apply for any government job. It's highly needed entry level. Of course, you also have what we call the CAP, which is a certified authorized professional, which deals with documentation. You have the CISSP, you have the CSAR. So they are cross, and there's also the auditor certification in cybersecurity. So they're cross section of those certifications. And like I said, we always would like to sit with a trainee so that we'll make sure that they are actually meeting up with the standard for what certifications they want to take, so that you can actually give them their dream. But our course material covers most of this certification.
Thank you, sir, for that. And so what classes, what days are these classes?
For cybersecurity, I think Dr. just shared the. Let me look at the flyer again. Doc, do you still have that flyer?
For the cybersecurity classes, I will advise that you join the class forum and we'll be able to guide you on that. But for now, the classes are Saturdays and Sunday, and there's another class, revision class, which is during the week. And that's on Thursday. And most of the classes are from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. CST. All right. So please just make sure that you drop your number so we can put you in the forum, and then you'll be able to ask further questions based on the class.
Okay. Well, thank you, Dad. I just dropped my number on the WhatsApp group. I'm going to text it here and wait for it. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you. Yes, I've seen you, Vivian. I see that.
Okay, good question, Vivian. Thank you. Any other person?
Someone is asking the question if you receive any confirmation once you make a payment, right? Generally, we do have a link where you upload your proof of payment, and we only send you your receipt at the end of your payment. Okay, we do acknowledge every payment, but you only get a final receipt when you're done with your payment. But once you make your payment, please, the accountant is always there sending out links for you to upload. Please don't disregard anyone that contacts you for payment information. Right? Disregard anyone that contacts you for payment information. All our payment modalities are sent out by our accountant, and it's a PDF document that cannot be altered. Anyone else that sends you any proof of payment or payment requests, please treat that as a scam, except it's coming from the institution accountant. Okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And once you pay it in full, yes, once you pay it in full, you will receive your receipt, and that will be done to you by our accountant.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Doc. The next question I see in the forum is from, hold on a second. It's from Roland. Roland Ako, you said, please, how do I get access to class videos? I registered for SQL Server Database Administration, where they provided a phone number, and also which time do the classes go on? So the forum, let me explain it because a lot of trainees get confused. The forum that you have that has October of 2025 is what we call our waiting list. That's not your class forum. Okay? That's not your class forum. They're gonna have the links for your class forum shared so that you can join the class according to the schedule that you've chosen. Those in the US time, majority of those that are in the US time that want to study in the evening, you join the class, what we call the B19-1. Guys, listen carefully. You will click, there will be a WhatsApp link, join the B19-1, which means your classes will be on Mondays and Wednesday with revision on Thursday. Those in Africa and Europe, majority of them usually join the B19-2, meaning your classes will be on, can I remember again? Wednesday, Thursdays, Saturday,
Monday, Thursdays,
Mondays,
and Friday revision.
Thursdays, and
Friday revision.
And Friday,
Saturday revision. Saturday revision.
Yes.
Yes.
So let me repeat that: Monday, Thursday, and Saturday revision. But the difference.
Maybe we share the flyer again so that
we'll share the flyer. You look at it. Look at the options there. We have only those two options: either the B1 or the B2, right? And the B1 are in Central Time, and the B2 is also in Central Time, but it's converted to GMT so that the classes will be like in the evening around 7 p.m. But if you are in Europe or in Africa and you think that you have flexibility to join the US class, you are also more than welcome to do so. That's what Harriet said earlier. You can also join depending on your schedule. So look at your schedule, right? As for videos, Ako, when you pay your down payment, we'll send you a welcome package that has a couple of things there. You have a licensed copy of a SQL Server. It has 2 electronic books with some other little softwares that you will need in class, like SSMS and all that. But after that, another thing that you do is that you will be registered into our Zoom so that you can only join that class using your Zoom. And you not only join with your Zoom, you also have access to our Google Drive. That's where your question comes from. That's where you'll be able to, when we teach and after every class, we upload those videos to our Google Drive. All of you will have access to that Google Drive, okay? It's not yet time for that, but once you get registered to that, you will have access. They will grant you access to our Google Drive, and then you will have your videos. So everyone will be up to date with that. Let me go down. I see that the Zoom user has provided a contact. Let me see what Chiato Revington said. Please, sir, I want to study database, I'm sure, but I have not yet joined a class. Yes, Revington, like we said, You're going to share again in that forum where you have ending with October 2025, the different WhatsApp links for the different groups. Choose just one and join. Either B19.1 or B19.2, depending on the schedule, right? On your schedule, which one works for you. Then the next question is from Faifwa. I'm sorry, guys, I might butcher your name, but I'll learn, okay? Milton, can you provide the days and hours of the DBA SQL Server class, please? Of course, yes. For B19.1, like I said, the classes will be from 8 p.m. or Central Time on Mondays and Wednesdays. On Thursday will be their revision, still also from 8 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, thank you for sharing that flyer. Look at option one. Option one, 5-4, that's for US time. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursday, all from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Time, CST. Then option two, mostly for those in Europe and Africa. Again, you are not limited to this. You can also be in US, but based on your job schedule, the timetable for option two works for you, and then you can join that class, okay? So you have Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturday. Mondays, and you can see all of them is from 1 to 4 p.m. Central Time, which is 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. GMT, right? If you're in Europe or in Africa or in Cameroon. I know that there might be people on multiple time zones. Please try to convert those times to where you are. If you are in East Africa or in South Africa, please try to convert those times. It's a simple Google search, and then you have the time that works for you. 5-1, I'm sure that that's the answer to your question. Vivian, which classes or certifications are best for? Okay, I already answered that. Please, I wish to join DBA class and forum. Yes, they will share, like I've said over and over, they'll share the class in your forum, and you can join whatever class that works for you. And Elvis or Rita, please, I see contact. People are sharing their phone numbers in the forum. Please make sure you get those contacts so that we can WhatsApp them and add them to the forum. Please, can you post the payment link again? Thank you. From Haiti, they have the payment link will be posted, but you can take a screenshot of what is being shared on the screen now. It has all our payment methods across US and Europe, and of course in Africa and some parts of Nigeria. So please, you can take a screenshot of that, and then we can go from there. Let me see if more information.
Yeah, I just wanted to also emphasize that any other payment link apart from what we have shared here is not our payment link, except otherwise that you will have a direct communication with one of the management or the accountant. But this is the official payment links for KiawiTech. Nobody should contact you because there are fraudsters outside there who are willing to do everything. So no, if anybody contacts you, please reach out to one of us, and we are going to guide you so that you shouldn't fall a victim. People usually fall victim. Please don't be one. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Zebedi. I just want to reiterate that our accountant is Angel. I don't know if she's here. We'll introduce her, even if she's not here in the days ahead. She wants to contact you. She may contact you with a Cameroonian number. Please be paranoid. It is okay to forward that information to Dr. Dennis or to Mr. Zebedi or to myself, to anyone before you make a payment, right? And because some people might not know Angela, might not recognize her number, I just wanted to say that. But she is the only rightful person that can reach out for payment, and you will see her posting stuff in the forum. But if you become a little bit paranoid, it is okay. Please reach out. Do not rush into any payment without consulting if you have any doubts. Now, the next one is Latasha says the SQL Server starts October 4th. Is there another class soon after that? The answer is yes and no. No, because we only admit after 6 months. Our next intake will be in April of 2026. But yes, is that 6 months goes so fast. Goes so fast. once you start getting into KiawiTech and you start studying, you discover that 6 months will go so fast, Latasha. So yeah, and that's when we'll have our next intake. Guys, continue to get the numbers, receipt. They will answer about receipt, which has a much better advantage career-wise between SQL and cyber security. There's a question from Isaac. I see Dr. Den trying to answer. If you have no IT background, we advise you to start with SQL. So just to add to what Dr. Den has said, Isaac, just think about this at the top of your head, right? Just put it out. The way we live our lives, right? The way we as human beings across the world, as we live our life, be it healthcare, education, law firms, insurance, banking, transportation, whatever, we generate some kind of data, right? We generate some kind of data, and we need people to manage those data. And part of managing those data will mean that you need to be a database administrator. And part of being a database administrator is that you also learn security. So in one way or the other, they are interwoven. The only difference is that in the United States of America, majority of security jobs, especially cybersecurity, are with the US government or with private companies doing work for the US government. So it is always, we always strongly advise our trainees to start with SQL because it gives you that step forward to get in there. When you get in there, you yourself, you make a decision. Should I focus on security or should I focus on cloud? And even if I'm focusing on cloud, what should I focus on, right? So it's important that you understand why database is a step for you to take prior to getting into the field. I hope that I add that unless doctor has something. That's all the questions that I had in the chat. Is there anyone that wants to raise their hand and ask a question? We are already 6 minutes above time. I was trying to make sure that I cover all the questions in the chat before we go forward. Okay, Isaac, thank you. Yes, that's the proper answer. And feel free to reach out if you need more information about that. One of my backgrounds that I can talk about this is that I studied cybersecurity. I did my undergrad in cybersecurity, but today I'm a database administrator. I'm not going to keep you here to narrate that story. I can talk on both sides of this and I can really give you valuable information because that is where I am coming from. So thank you so much, and back to you, Doctor.
Thank you so much, Gramilo. Thank you so much, everybody. I think we've come to the end of our career orientation. Should you have any questions left after today's session, feel free to reach out to our student services via the chat, various chat forum. They are actively answering questions there, and we'll make sure that we will answer that for you. After today's class, there will be the various class start dates based on what we've shared with you. I hope that you are already in the main class forum. The October 2025 forum, just like Milton said, it's not your class forum. That is a waiting list. That's a list where everybody is there. From that forum, you need to join your class forum, right? I will ask my student services team, please, can you just post the enrollment checklist one more time in that forum so that people can join their respective classes? Remember, guys, after today's class, all information linked to your class will be posted on your respective class forum. So if you are really serious and you want to take this training, make sure that you belong to a particular class forum and not only the October forum. All right. With this, I want to thank you guys so much for staying with us for the last 2 hours. I think this is the most and best investment that you've ever put as far as your IT career is concerned. You will thank us later down the line. With this, thank you guys so much. Thank you, my team, for the awesome job that you guys are doing and for helping to shape these future leaders. I'm so excited to be doing this alongside with you. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend and talk to you soon.
Thank you, Doctor.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the weekend with your families.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, the team. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.